Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riverview on this lovely brand new morning. Following our recent harvesting, we now have some lovely field work to do. I'm going to start by cultivating field 19, so we can get that, then hopefully lime spreaded, if it needs lime spreading. Doesn't. We can get the stones picked up, then we can get it reseeded, rolled, etc. I don't need to do any fertilising. I have finished cultivating my lovely grass field off of camera. I can't remember. Yeah, I did set that as a course. So I can actually load that course now into my baler. We can go and set about doing silage bale wrapping, and then we can get that field rolled. There are a couple of harvest contracts available, but one is for corn and one is for oats, and to be honest, I've done enough harvesting in the last couple of videos that I'm going to take a little break from that. I'm going to park the windrower in here, actually, next to my header. And we're going to have a look to see what other things we need to do today. I think I need to deal with the wall. Possibly. Let's go and check on the sheep, actually. Yeah. Bloody hell. Might have to put in one of those little, like, automagic telly doodahs. Because these pallets spawn that fast. I'm not sure if I've actually got them installed or not on the save, but sure we can have a look. Production, animal, sheeps, automatic shipping of animal products. That's what we want. Let's have a look. Oh no, I'm flying. Move all these out of the way so I can see what's going on. I might have to put free place mode on just so I can drop one of them in. Actually, it's free placed all right. I'm going to set that to direct sale. Huh? We can put all these pallets back in there, and then we'll never have to come down here and worry about the wall ever again. Huh? Oh, it only holds 5,000 litres, does it? That's a bit wish. is very rubbish. Feel like that needs to be modified. That feels like something I probably would have modified on other saves. Anyway, we won't worry too much about that. Unless that's going to sit in the middle of the screen for the whole freaking day. In which case, that would get very annoying. We can put the mower away now. Whilst we're over here. Right, that's good. But yeah, this fella. There. Oh. Not him. That fella is what we want. Right, we'll let him do the lovely rolling for us. I noticed my manure spreader is over there. On field 17. Is that because I've manure spreaded that field? Disable the weed. Yes, it is. Right, what we could do... We've got the big field down here, field 22, haven't we? Which requires feeding. We could go do that. And we could put some soybeans on it. As a first order of business. Which I think would be quite cool. Just quickly, before I do that, let's check on... So yeah, when it comes to contracts, there is one cultivating contract and a couple of harvesting contracts. Not paying a massive amount though, so I'm kind of a little bit reluctant to do them. And then obviously, we've got our cows. Now horses. Chickens, which I obviously fed quite nicely recently. Might need to move the eggs for the chickens. Then as far as my productions go, that's because we haven't turned that on. That is why. That is why that's not working. Because I didn't turn it on. Milk in the dairy. Going okay. And in the other factory, yeah. We might take some more milk down there at some point in our lovely little tanker wagon. Bing, bong. New doorbells. Yeah, got some new doorbells the other day we did. Because we had some wireless ones, battery operated wireless jobbies, and they were not very good. And they stopped working, and it's such a faff trying to get the batteries for them. I ended up just going on Amazon and buying a new set of doorbells, and these sets are pretty good because the receivers you plug into the mains, and then they have a pass through, so you can plug it, still keep, you know, normal things plugged in. So we've got one plugged in the hallway, and another one plugged in like the kitchen, and in the hallway we've just got the house telephone answering machine plugged into it because it's, you know, low voltage, low power. And in the kitchen I think we've just got I think the tin opener or something plugged into it. But again, it's another appliance that's very low voltage, very low power. And then the actual doorbell button pressy thing itself, which goes on the door, that is self-charging, so it doesn't need batteries. Yeah, brilliant. And that's the first time I've heard someone ring it since we got them last week. So we've obviously had a delivery, I would imagine. Might be ringtones at this time on a Tuesday. I've been shopping this morning, folks, so that's why I'm quite bright, alert and chipper at 11 AM, because I was up at 7 and I was in the supermarket for 7:30, and we were on the way home at 9:15. Job done. Big shop, family shop done for the week. And got to treat myself to a few little bits, a few little snacks. Helped me throughout the week. I got a couple of bags of dry roasted peanuts, some beef jerky, got some microwave sweet and salted popcorn, and a few other little bits and pieces that the family wouldn't normally think to put in the trolley when they go shopping without me. But obviously, whilst my father is still ill, I'm kind of having to go and do the heavy lifting and stuff at the minute and push the trolleys for my mother. But yeah, I've been and done the shopping today, so yeah, I'm quite bright and cheerful at the moment, and hope to get a couple 3 videos recorded whilst I'm in this frame of mind before I get sleepy and pass out this afternoon, because I probably will do, because obviously I haven't had any sleep yet today, having had to go and do the shopping. So yeah, I'll probably end up having a nap this afternoon. It'd be nice to get the videos recorded before then, because then they can be rendering whilst I'm snoozing. Would be kind of awesome. But yeah, I spent a little bit of time last night, on, you know, Halloween night. We didn't get any trick-or-treaters or anything like that, so I was able to play around last night on the computer because Stevie released a new update for the Ringwoods map that I've started a Twitch save on that has the first VOD is on the channel now, and by the time you guys see this video, the second VOD will be on the channel, possibly even the third VOD for the stream that I will be recording this Wednesday. Now, the map has required a new save because of the updates Stevie's done and the fact he's added a load of new fruits and everything, and he's fixed some other issues in the map, and he's converted the map. The map is now built on the latest 1.8.1.0 game update standards. So he's completely rebuilt the map after the patch last week. So it's, I think, probably the first, I think it's the first map that's released that supports all the latest updates from Giants, because he literally rebuilt it last week. He literally rebuilt the whole map last week after the update. I did run into one issue when I loaded the map up last night, the new update. Relight that I use for the lighting and atmosphere on the map didn't work with the Stevie map, the new updated version of the Stevie map. It doesn't work with the latest update from Giants, latest game update. This map and New Jersey that I'm playing, they don't have any issues or errors because, or I don't think they do, because these maps are obviously quite old and built on older versions of the game, built on obviously the older update. So Relight still works fine with these maps, but it wasn't working with Stevie's, and it was giving me some script errors and a few problems. I did find an updated version of the Relight mod, which seems to work okay. However, I am getting one little error. I don't know if I'm getting it. I am, yes. I'm still getting it in. This is happening on every single map at the minute. The third person mod. The third person mod by Viper DTS. That's got errors since the update from Giants. So that mod's going to need an update fairly soon. Hopefully by the author. But yeah, I've downloaded Stevie. I obviously downloaded Stevie. I copied across certain files from my save game that I'm able to keep. Like my career save game file, my auto drive settings and config, my course play settings and configs, my vehicle list. So although when I do my stream on tomorrow on Wednesday, we will be back in August. I will have all the money I've earned so far from the 2 days that I've played on the map, plus all the equipment changes I've already been making and the tweaking and adjusting. So I won't have lost a lot of progress. I may even decide to just sleep 2 days, load the save up, sleep 2 days, and get to the day 2 of September. I'm playing like five-day months on the map with a much higher time scale because I've got the extra days available to me. Just gives me a bit of time to do some things. But yeah, I figured if we could get the if we could get soybeans seeded, what I don't want to be doing anymore, I've decided on this particular map and save, I don't want to be getting into a situation where I'm harvesting fields in December and January. Okay, I don't want that anymore. So I want to be planting early in the year, for harvesting towards the end of the year, but not in the winter. So what I might do in future is when I harvest the fields at the end of the year, rather than reseeding them straight away, I'm going to probably oilseed radish them. I think that would make more sense. And then the oilseed radish can stay on the fields over the winter. I can cultivate it in then in like January, January, and I can then start seeding again in like February, March, which I think will be better. Right, we'll let the work carry on, because I've done sufficient headlands. He can run down here and tidy up my field. So we have got the manure spreaded. So this fella can drive down. He can be ready then to do some manure spreading. No, actually, I'll go and refill him because he's only 8% full. We'll go and refill. Looks like we're getting plenty of silage bales. Very nice. Trouble is, I need to pick them up, move them somewhere where they're able to ferment. That's the only problem. What I need is the, you know, I haven't enabled it on this save, but the object storage mod by GTX. If you remember in FS19, we used to have these like racks for storing like pallets in, like seed and fertilizer that would auto load when you put the stuff, and then you could click the button and choose how many pallets to take out of the rack and spawn on the ground ready for you to load into whatever vehicle you kind of needed. You are fairly empty. I'm wondering if whilst I'm here and I've got a trailer, I ought to go and maybe empty the manure from this pit up here. Because I'm not going to be able to use all this manure in my manure spread. Even if I do fertilising contracts, that cow pen is producing way more than I need to. In fact, it looks like I've already emptied some, so I must have been doing that already. Off camera, I must have done a little bit of a delivery of that. How is the production doing on the wool? Good. It's rapidly cleared out then. That's what I like to see. So yeah, we'll take this and quickly sell it. We obviously don't get paid much for it because it's manure. Hello cows. Moo to you too. Moo to you too. So yeah, it's the 1st of November today, ladies and gents. Which means we're not far away now, not many days away now from the Platinum DLC release for Farm Sim. the last DLC for the year. With the new map and all the new forestry stuff, which, like I say, doesn't really excite me that much, but I know there's a lot of people that enjoy it, and we'll be rapidly looking forward to that. I'll be more interested to see what Giants do with the game next year now, whether we get a second year season pass and whether we get any new DLCs and out, or what the plan is. There's a couple of bits where you've not quite managed to cultivate. I'll just quickly finish this field off myself, running around. I might lose the hedge from the side of this field because we've got the concrete wall there. This little bit of hedge isn't really doing anything, but getting kind of in the way. Looks like our baler has run into an issue with bales being in his way. Not smart enough to drive round them. I probably need to go get my trailer, pick up some bales. Yeah, even though he's supposed to do sharp corners, sharp turns, it looks like he's been doing radius. Annoying. Not meant to do that. But yeah, the good thing about the updated relight that I found last night is it no longer requires you to edit the map files and mess about with the map zip, adding files to the map zip, and editing XMLs in the map. It is a standalone mod now that works with any map. You just load it like a normal, like any other mod in your mod folder. So that's pretty good, and also it's been tweaked to, the mod authors tweaked it a bit. So obviously the version I had, which I downloaded in I think early September, has had quite a few updates since I downloaded it. A lot of the colours have been fixed, because certain vehicles and equipment were looking really bright, and on my HDR monitor and even on my recordings, they looked a little bit too oversaturated and bright. I noticed when I was looking at some of the editing and some of the videos that I've uploaded recently. So hopefully that sort of thing's been fixed as well. Yeah, so stones can be collected. I need bales, don't I? I need to be collecting some bales. But yeah, it won't be long before we're mowing this field again. And producing, obviously, our grass. Bales. And then hay over on field 14 again. I'm just going to nip through here, because I can see one bale that's going to be a problem. That's this one. Possibly this one. For the guy doing the because I think he's doing the headlands. Much better. I'll get a screenshot for the thumbnail while I'm here, because it's probably the last thing I do today, in today's video. Start this up, because that guy's got a lot more, obviously, fetch. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't really. They need to be off this field so they can ferment. So I can get the rolling done, should I say. But they can't be put in the bale shredder yet because they haven't fermented. That's why I think the GTX mod, the object storage mods, are probably good, because I think he's got some bale storage sheds that work like the ones in FS19, which still let, like, silage bales continue fermenting once they've been placed in it. I may look at. I've got the mod in the mod folder. I just haven't activated it, but I might add it, because we could probably do with some bale storage for this situation where we're doing silage bales, but we need to let them obviously ferment. There's all my bales. So where can I drop these off where they're not going to be in my way? But I'm going to be able to pick them up again when I need to. Good question. Maybe. Kind of stuck now. See if I can trick it a little bit. Come towards me. There we go. I did it. That did it. Right then, ladies and gents, I will go collect the rest of the bales and get them brought down here, and I will see you all in the next video, ladies and gents. So for now, from me here on Riverview Farm, it's thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and goodbye. Cheerio.